going on, everybody?
I'm Bree.
And I'm Ninja. And this is Bree Ninja Network.
Gary called me fat.
Oh my gosh, she's pregnant. And it's really just a dress. Episode 38.
I look fat.
It's been quite a while since we've done a video. Not because we didn't want to. We were traveling. It was work travels and regular travels.
Oh,
And
I should do a video about that.
we're still traveling. And,
I'm hot.
or we actually got to calm down the traveling. Because baby's on the way. And
9 months pregnant.
we just need to calm it down in general. But no, it's not even for fun. It's really for, like I said, work and baby showers. We got a baby shower video that we're gonna do soon.
And then baby watch.
And then Bree's baby. She wants to do something called baby watch. But here on episode 38, we're pretty much gonna be covering the movie we saw. What was it? Tuesday? Which was Spider-Man Far From Home. We want to cover. We're gonna call this a 3-part video for this episode 38 because we got to cover the results. The last video we did was the NBA Finals 5 Game 5.
That's a separate video. Sports. I thought.
I've said that. That's what I'm saying. So one part of this video of episode 38 we'll do separately on the sports and where we are to this point. And the other one would, I guess, be a summarization of all the baby showers we've had so far and how awesome they've been as we are coming. Oh, no, we got 2 more. Or she has 2 more.
One more.
One more?
I don't know.
Well, you have one. Oh, they haven't said anything.
Yeah,
well,
so one more.
Possibly 2 more. And we're going to summarize all those up in the third part of the video. So this first part will be the review of Spider-Man. Second part will be the sports past finals game, NBA Finals Game 5. Yikes. And then baby shower roundup. So we're going to keep it like that. Real nice and simple. Let's start with
I can't. Never mind.
Stop asking questions. Now let's get into the thing. Spider-Man Far From Home.
Scale of 1 to 5. What do you think? Or do you want to do 1 to 10?
I don't know. So, prior to the movie coming out, there was all this talk about it being the best Spider-Man movie of all the Spider-Man movies.
I'm still a
including
Tobey
the
Maguire
old
fan.
ones, including Tobey Maguire series, including the Amazing Spider-Man series with, what's his name?
Andrew Garfield.
Andrew Garfield. They said this was the best of all. Like it was been like so far of just single Spider-Man movies. There's been 7. I want to say 3, 5. This would be 7. This would be the 7th one. They're saying this is the best of all of them. And
I'm saying Tobey Maguire, the second one was still the best one.
I don't get, okay. So
what are you trying to say?
Essentially, me and Bree actually thought going into the movie that Tobey Maguire might show up because a lot of people were speculating that the previews insinuated multiverse functionality, and
it was a lie.
I was about to say spoiler alert because this is a spoiler review. There was no multiverse functionality. There was nothing in that kind of.
It was part of his lie.
It was part of his lie, but once the lie was cut by mid movie, like halfway through the movie, once you figured out what Mysterio's plans were, the movie just became a regular Marvel movie for the Disney. Not even. I don't even know. It was. I'm
not even mad at the villain. I'm mad at the storyline.
Then you got to be mad at the villain because the only reason the storyline would be crazy is because the villain had no real point, and that's honestly
I will say
what I would say as well.
I knew nothing about Mysterio going into this. This was my first time hearing about Mysterio as a villain. So, like when Blake told me that he
wants to be a superhero,
but
he does it by creating disastrous illusions.
I thought that was like his power. I thought his power was creating illusions and making you see things that you don't, when really it was just technology. Like, he was basically Tony Stark 2.0 or whatever when it came to technology and creating things.
He worked, and the way they tied in the MCU is that he essentially worked for Tony Stark. It does not like that in the comic books, but this movie in itself centered around most of these MCU things centered around Iron Man. That's honestly
Iron Man was very much a huge
He's
role in this movie.
the
Like
man.
Tony Stark or Robert Downey Jr. had to have gotten a check
Because he's
from
in this movie
without even really being
about
in the movie.
60%.
Yeah.
60% of the movie is it's like 40% Spider-Man, 60% Iron Man. Literally, like most of the plot revolves around it. The villain is evolved from Iron Man. Like all of it's even the plot point. Like it's the turning point of the movie is related to Iron Man. Like the Edith. It's like no, it's an Iron Man movie without him even being in the movie, and I think that might also be one of the bigger problems with it, is they didn't focus enough on Spider-Man.
My problem with it was Spider-Man was acting like a little pump over a girl. I hate movies. I hate all these movies where the plot line is like twisted because of feelings for a girl. It's like, why it gotta be the girl's fault?
I mean, it wasn't.
Why are they such sucker for these
completely
females? Like,
over a girl. It's just.
And then I forgot in the first movie he was crazy about that other girl character.
Now that was.
And now he's crazy about awkward
because
MJ.
her dad was the main villain. They didn't figure out about each other until the very end of the movie.
That wasn't bad.
I wouldn't say that was because of a girl.
And I don't say that either. I think this movie was. This movie, an awkward Zendaya, MJ, which I don't like her playing that role. It's too awkward. But I didn't like that.
I didn't get, I guess, her...
Literally everything happened because of...
How she had an important role in Peter discovering, I guess, essentially, like, without her...
That's actually kind of funny.
He wouldn't even know where to start, where the villain was.
Exactly. It's centered around MJ.
It's kind of, I mean, when say it's no centered around Iron Man, we already said this is the collective. It's Iron Man.
You said it's centered around Iron Man.
And then maybe, 10% MJ. And then, okay, so you're right. Let's take away from the Spider-Man pie. Mm-hmm. If he was once 40, is now 30%. And that's, for a movie that's called Spider-Man, that's kind of crazy.
But his decision-making was all because of MJ.
And Iron Man. It wasn't just MJ. It was MJ.
I miss Iron Man, and I just want to be able to talk about Eiffel
Those
Tower
were the
with
two
MJ.
big points of this whole movie, and I feel like that is what's kind of... It's like one person's not even there, the other person... Zendaya's MJ or Michelle, they're super awkward, and I think she's supposed to be that way because they're supposed to be like nerds, but like she didn't even do like nerdy stuff in this. But in the first movie, they did like nerdy stuff together. Her and the other friend.
It ended with
but
her.
This one, she just was like.
It ended with her being the captain of the. Were they on like a debate team or something, or math team?
That's what I'm saying. They were doing nerdy stuff together. They were on the debate team.
So I thought that's what this movie was about. I thought
or
like that whole team was going to be taking a field trip, but it was really just a class.
A random class that they pulled together. And
I thought the storyline was going to be her being the captain.
I did love J.B. Smoove as a teacher. He was hilarious.
Both teachers were funny to me. Yes. The movie was funny. It wasn't a bad movie. The movie had its comedy.
So when you said earlier when the Spider-Man, like for a Spider-Man movie, it had the elements. It had the comedy, the fourth wall breaking, the action was awesome. I'm gonna say they had the action. It's just the plot was.
It's just the storyline.
Laughable.
It's just the storyline. The action was awesome. I say storyline. You say plot. Storyline.
As a writer, you should know it's referred to as a plot.
Whatever.
It was laughable. It was. It didn't keep us engaged. I mean.
I was all about the action.
I was gonna say that and even that
Aunt-May
because of the story tied to the action, and you find out like what most of those action scenes are fake, drones.
Okay, yeah, that was a disappointment.
That's what I'm saying. It's like it takes the movie takes itself out to me. It's like when Mysterio reveal or I guess disillusions everything, the whole movie kind of comes apart.
And a loophole to me was okay.
There's plenty of loopholes.
If it was all an illusion and all drones,
were
things being like really torn down? Like, was the Ferris wheel really torn down? Like, was the city really torn apart?
Remember,
that's what I didn't.
The drones were attack drones, and that's what they were arguing about when he had the group of I guess the board members is we need to make the drones attack stronger so the building and destruction stuff will actually look real or will be real enough to go along with the illusion. The drones were actually destroying things.
That's what I didn't get.
But the illusions, it was only to make the illusions look like they were actually doing something. Like the water monster and the fire monster. And like I said, that one scene, like I said, when they were in the lab, where he was like, "Turn it up more," when they were trying to destroy those pedals or those pedestals, and that's when they were testing like, "Oh, this is the destructive power of the drones." Yeah, they were destroying stuff, and they were gonna kill like 500,000 innocent people to be real heroes. I'm like,
I guess we didn't talk about that. It's like the whole point of Jake Gyllenhaal and Mysterio doing all this is he wants to be the next Iron Man.
The next Iron Man, the next Avenger, because all the Avengers are gone. Essentially, this is post snap. They explained a little bit of what happened with the blip, what happened with the snap.
It explained why Tom Holland and them were
still in high school, and while some other people are 5 years old. They gave it a brief. It was like a really quick explanation in the beginning, but essentially in post blip world, Mysterio wanted to be the next Avenger, but in the process, he was going to sacrifice a city of Europe, London in particular, sacrifice it to I guess to cause the need of a new hero. Especially one that they don't know. To be the face of the new era of Avengers, basically. So it's man, I told Brie beforehand, like I said, the plot of Mysterio is literally, if you guys remember Syndrome from Incredibles, it's literally the same. The main villain. I showed you what he looked like. Syndrome wanted to be on Mr. Incredible's team. Mr. Incredible, as a kid, he didn't let him on. So when he grew up, 1 or 2, the first one. So when he grew up, he created all these gadgets, gave himself essentially superpowers, and then created robots to destroy the world so he could save the world. That's essentially what he wanted to do. And that's what Mysterio was trying to get on as well. It's actually the same, since he's not using his powers, he's actually using drones. It's actually very similar. I guess. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I would definitely not say the best Spider-Man movie. I don't have to see it again. Honestly, say because I forgot about Spider-Verse, because Spider-Verse technically is one of the Marvel movies too. So out of 8 movies, I don't even know if it's top 5. I don't know. Like I didn't like the Andrew Garfield ones. I think Tom Holland's better Spider-Man than Andrew. Okay. I put I would say technically Venom's a Spider-Man movie too. So now there's 9 movies. So if we're doing that, top 5 is I still Venom was actually like Spider-Man 2. Right? Then Spider-Man 1. Spider-Verse, Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 3 was trash. Venom's up there. Venom's like in the 4th spot. That's what I'm saying. And then I would say Homecoming. Bam. Homecoming wasn't bad. Homecoming wasn't bad at all. It was actually really funny. So, tell me, and it had Donald Glover in it. Oh yeah, it did. And mentions of Miles Morales before. Yeah. So yeah. Yep. And then before we even break down, guys, a real Miles Morales movie. I mean, would you agree though with that? Would you? Yes, I agree. Put those movies in top 5? So it's not even the top 5 Spider-Man. But let's talk about the spoiler then. What? This man Peter got revealed to the whole. I don't even know what to say with the next movie because he got revealed. Did that happen in the Tobey Maguire series? No. His name didn't get revealed. Peter Parker as Spider-Man. No. He got shown to a lot of people. And that's honestly, in one of these videos I watched, I was like, yo, Spider-Man was shown. His face was shown. Andrew Garfield's character was shown to a lot of people, but never announced to the whole world, like, yo, this is Peter Parker who Spider-Man. Yeah, Peter Parker. That's a big... The only time that's ever happened was in the Civil War comics. It kind of reminds me of I Am Iron Man. His reaction was... I mean, that's essentially where... I think that's where they're going, is that they're going to make him the next... Because Iron Man was a public face. Yeah. I guess he's going to be the next public face, but everyone knows who paid attention to Spider-Man that the reason Peter keeps his identity secret is for the exact same reason that, or the reason that happened in the movie, which is his friends and family always get targeted once the villains know who you are. That's the reason why he keeps. That's like his big deal. So now it can be another movie about MJ or whoever. I don't know, because you're right. They're dating now. Oh man, this movie, guys. This movie, Marvel. You should still go see it. You should still see it, I guess. Homecoming's better. Hopefully the next one. It didn't really allude to the next. It alluded to the next Spider-Man movies, but as far as where the MCU's going, they had another end scene with Nick Fury, and he's on a spaceship. We don't know where we're going. I think Guardians of the Galaxy may be the next movie. Probably is. I think because Nick Fury was on a spaceship, they're implying that space is going to be the next movie. The next front. That's what everyone's saying that the cinematic universe is going anyways. Is that no more Earth's about to go to space. So we'll see. Let us know, guys, what you feel like. Hope you had a happy 4th of July. Yes, hope you had a happy 4th of July and safe travels. Let us know if you're going to see the movie. If you've already seen the movie, let us know how you felt. It came out on Tuesday, so, you know. Next up are Disney movies. We need to go see Toy Story. I'll see Toy Story. Lion King's about to come out. Lion King. Bree doesn't want to see Men in Black, but we might have to eventually see it. There's another movie that came out. There's a couple.
I don't want to.
We're gonna keep y'all into the
I
loop.
told you I want to see Shaft, and you won't take me.
We got to see the other Shafts first, and then we'll give the
This
Shaft.
one just looks funny.
But yes, you guys let us know. Part 2 of the videos will be coming soon, or part 2, which will be the NBA. Hopefully, Kawhi makes a decision. And
Just
then
waiting on Kawhi.
We're waiting on Kawhi, and I'll let y'all know how we feel about everything that's happened. It's been a lot. So let us guys know, or thanks, guys. Have an
Bye.
awesome day.